Every day, the woman would sit on the rooftop flying a kite, but she saw the man passing by. She'd cut the string and let the kite crash, then pretend to fall off the roof herself. The man, alarmed, would always rush to catch her. Of course, none of it was an accident. The woman had planned everything, because she needed the man to help her escape the Song family. She was originally the second daughter of the Song family. After her grandfather passed away, he left his entire inheritance to her. Knowing her uncle would do anything to seize it, she had no choice but to hide the will, and pretend to be mentally challenged. That was the only way to survive. Thinking she was no threat, her uncle locked her away in an old art studio, leaving her with just one servant. But on the day of her grandfather's funeral, the president of the trade guild showed up with his nephew, to discuss a marriage proposal between the nephew and the woman. Only then did her uncle realize, the old man had already planned a way out for her. Coincidentally, the uncle's scheming daughter had long had feelings for the guild president. She invited the man to her room to admire a new painting. That gave the uncle an excuse to let everyone stay the night, putting off the marriage discussion till the next day. What no one knew was that the new painting was actually done by the woman. To torment her, the scheming daughter had tainted the paint with a chemical, and that very painting was now being used to lure the man. Sure enough, the moment he sniffed the painting, his body began to go numb. He'd lost control, but the woman had expected this. Seizing the moment, she snuck into the daughter's room. Under the influence of the drug, they ended up spending the night together. The next morning, just as they were waking up, the elder nephew stormed in and announced he wanted to call off the engagement. Only then did the man realize, the woman he slept with should be his future niece. Now this marriage must be terminated. But to the woman, simply canceling the engagement wasn't enough. She wanted to win the man's heart completely, so she returned to her usual routine, flying a kite on the rooftop, waiting for the man to walk by, then pretending to fall again. Just as he was about to come help her, his nephew showed up. Seeing how beautiful the crazy woman actually was, he instantly changed his mind. He no longer wanted to call off the wedding. He told the man he'd decided to go through with the marriage after all. But by then, the man had already fallen for her. He immediately warned his nephew, the wedding was off, for good. Then he brought the woman back to her room, only to discover she was living in a dilapidated art studio. He was furious. Clearly, she had been mistreated. The woman, meanwhile, picked up her paints and began working on a new piece. The man noticed her painting style looked exactly like the scheming daughter's. Just as he was starting to connect the dots, a familiar scent drifted from the paint. Suspicious, he leaned in and sniffed again. Only then did I realize that the paint had been tampered with. He immediately asked her who had given it to her. Without hesitation, the woman said it was the scheming daughter. Now the truth was clear. The real mastermind was her. Right then, as the drug started to take effect again, the woman threw herself into the man's arms. Just as things were heating up between them, her uncle barged in with the entire family.